Does the thought of doing chaos dungeons on your paladin make you sad? Do you hate waiting 3 or 4 minutes just to matchmake with some bozos who don't know how to go to the next stage? You think to yourself, I'd rather do it solo, only to realize that it's slower than matchmaking. And once your brain has dried up after taking 12 minutes to kill a boss in level 2, you ask yourself, how did I get here? Should I just end it? Hey guys, my name is Spoos, and I'm going to show you guys how to go from a role-playing paladin to Giga Chad Chaos Farmer. What we'll need is Preemptive Strike. And the TLDR, when you hit an enemy with full HP, you do big yellow number. Big. So you're going to need at least level 3 Preemptive Strike, and that's really all you need. And you're probably thinking, Spoos, if this is so good, it must run for thousands of dollars on the market. But in reality, Preemptive Strike, even the yellow book, is kind of dirt cheap. So these are the skills you're going to need to run. I'll try to grab a screenshot so you guys can copy and paste the skills and tripods. Okay, so what you're going to need is Charge, Executioner Sword, Holy Sword, Light of Judgment, Wrath of God, Holy Protection, Holy Explosion, Heavenly Blessings, and Adathane's Judgment. Alright, so we're going to go over the skills and tripods you're going to need to make this build work. For Charge, you just want the Mobility Rune, just some Gale Wind, it doesn't matter. Executioner Strike, the only thing you have to make sure you take is Challenger's Will because you do more damage when you're alone. For Holy Sword, this is the big damage ability. These tripods, I feel, do the most damage, and the only thing you want to make sure with this ability is that you hit a smaller minion before you hit the bosses, so they get hit with the condensed energy and they take 1,000,000 plus damage. Then we have Light of Judgment. This is just a filler ability, does decent damage. These are the tripods you want to run. So Wrath of God is a medium damage ability. It's not going to one-shot the bosses, but it works really well as AoE to clear trash mobs. So the reason why you want to run Holy Protection is because Holy Explosion takes a long time to cast, and you want to shield up before you use Holy Protection because you're going to take a lot of damage if you don't. So Holy Explosion, notice that we didn't take it to level 10 because these last two abilities do damage over time, and what that does is it ruins your Preemptive Strike because it only works when the enemies are at full HP. And the last one is Heavenly Blessings. This is the big AoE, kill everything in one shot. Everything in that AoE will disappear. This does so much damage. The final thing you want to run is Athene's Judgment. This is easier to land on the tier 2 boss, and you just one-shot him. So the gameplay for the build is simple. You want to run around and gather the mobs up, and then use your big AoEs to clear them up. And just like I mentioned before, you want to shield up before you cast Holy Explosion because it takes a long time to cast it. Okay, so on the second floor, this is where you want to use your Holy Sword and your Heavenly Blessings to one-shot the mini-bosses. If you don't one-shot the mini-bosses, it's going to take you a couple of rotations to kill them, and it's going to feel real bad when all your things are on cooldown. Okay, and once you clear enough of those mini-bosses and trash mobs, the boss is going to spawn, and you literally just one-shot the boss. But what I like to do is I like to bait down an attack and then ult in that little window, so it's almost 100% guaranteed. And that's it for the build. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm Spoos. Peace out. Good luck on your honings. I'll see you guys next time.